Hi YouTube, it's Kathy. Welcome back to Ask an Introvert, the internet series where you ask an introvert and one introvert answers your question, but definitely doesn't speak for all introverts. Today's question is, how do you develop an extrovert mode that you can use for short periods when you really have to, at work or in other situations where you have to take the lead? If so, how do you do it? This question is really interesting to me because it plays into a lot of different stereotypes that we have about introverts. We have the stereotypes that introverts can't lead, which is absolutely erroneous. Just because you enjoy recharging your batteries alone doesn't mean that you can be an effective leader. What this really comes down to is scheduling. As an introvert, if I know that I have to go to work in the morning, I know that I'm going to have to try to get a nice amount of sleep the night before. I know that I'm going to want to have some alone time because I know that coming up in the morning is non-alone time. So it's not really switching into an extroverted mode so much as putting on the traits that extroverts seem to prefer. Also, depending on what your job is, this can be really easy to do. For example, let's take the classic you work in a cubicle of many cubicles. Right there you have your own personal space. Sure, people are going to walk by and ask you questions or talk to you every once in a while, but you have some personal space and a little bit of alone time in between all of those people, which helps with the recharging. Now, if you're talking about taking a lead in like a presentation type of way, then I would like to refer you back to the video I did about people who do theater who are introverted. Stage fright can happen to anyone, not just introverts, so other people also have to worry about those butterflies taking up residence in their stomachs. At the end of the day, I just try not to overthink. I'm going to have to interact with people, we all do, and most of the time I like those people. Sure, I could tell you many customer service horror stories of people who were terrible to me at that moment, but that doesn't mean that that's going to happen every time I have to take the lead at work. Obviously, this is a very situational question, and since I don't know exactly what kind of work you're talking about or what kind of situation in a work environment you might be worried about, if you have any specific situations you would like me to dissect, let me know about them down in the comments below. If you would like to ask an introvert, that would be wonderful. You can let me know down in the comments below or on Twitter or by sending me an email. On the way to the comments, if you hit that subscribe button, that would be very nice of you. You can like and share this as you see fit, and I will see you next Monday for another Ask an Introvert. At the end of the day, I just try not to overthink. That's ironic.